be the bearer of bad news, but it is estimated that 1 in 2 people will have cancer in their lifetime, meaning that if there's 4 people in your household, 2 of them are already marked for the disease. It's getting much closer to home than we all care to admit. For some, it's no longer an if, but when. Okay, so time for some good news. The good news is there's no statistic that says that cancer is a death sentence and that you have to live with it or die from it. In fact, no such statistic can exist because we each handle these kind of challenges differently based on who we are, our state of mind, what we believe, and a host of other factors. Some people will tackle this disease like it's a piece of cake, while others will be so overwhelmed and engulfed by it. For some, they can run with it for the next 20 years, and others, 2 months to live. Do you know how you will react to a cancer diagnosis? It doesn't matter. I pray you never have to find out. But what I want us to explore today is that most people have this general fear of the word cancer, and they tend to invite this fear into their space. They believe that it's merely a physical condition. But if you can keep an open mind today, I would like us to explore a deeper sense of why anyone will have cancer in the first place, and why it is only a final stage of a long-winded process that's been happening, that's now eventually manifesting in the body. Am I speaking grammar? Okay, let me simplify. You are not your body. So if your body has cancer, then what you are must already know about it. I want you to sit with that thought for a moment, because cancer doesn't just appear on your body without your mind, your emotions, the astral body, the soul, and the spirit knowing about it. In fact, the body is only the last resort where we then see the physical manifestation. I don't mean to be insensitive if I say that some of the root causes of cancer may not have started from the body at all, but actually stems from the activities of the mind and even the soul. A lot of unfavorable thoughts that we've been harboring for years in our psyche. Let me ask you, vindictive thoughts towards others, acts of selfishness, envy, and greed, thoughts of hatred, of revenge, of careless and wandering minds dabbling into areas that you know nothing about, a deep lack of forgiveness for someone who has wronged you. This one is a big one. People say, I can forgive you, but I can't forget what you did to me. Where do we suppose all these things go? The body knows. Someone hurts you and you can't forget. So the person ends up living rent-free in your mind. And even though you say you've forgiven them, the pain that they've caused you, it never ended. In fact, you're so wary that they might hurt you again, so you close to everything else in your life out of fear of getting hurt. Did you know that 70% of cancers can be linked to a lack of forgiveness of oneself? The things that you did or shouldn't have done, that you're still carrying around till this day with guilt and shame. And it's just there sitting on your liver, waiting to be detoxified. But the day never comes. So the body gets to keep it. For some people, especially us women, it's unnecessary worry about the future. My children, my husband, my career, my home. Your inner life creates your outer environment. So be careful what is invited in as a guest. Anxious, frantic thoughts, which attracts resident entities surrounding your astral body and fueling more anxious thoughts, creating demons and phantoms with your fear-based way of living, breeding more fear and hopelessness until your body says, I feel it, and I'll store it in the kidneys so that we can address it later, since you're going off to work now. Maybe when you get back, we can sit quietly and deal with it. It's 10 years, but it's never happened. It's not been dealt with because you're too busy. Stressful situations that you put yourself in, constant fight or flight. So your adrenals are fatigued from making cortisol. It's like a continuous cycle of being chased by a lion, and you keep running until the adrenal says, I'm tired, I give up. Sometimes it's not even the stressful situations. It's how you choose to handle it and move on, rather than owning it and carrying it around like a badge of honor. It will one day turn into cancer, quite literally. What happens when a lion turns vegetarian? It will stop being a lion. A lack of spiritual food for souls is a cancer in itself. Yes, I'm saying it. A spiritual starvation of the soul can breed cancer in the body. And before you say, but I go to church and I worship every Sunday, even a priest is susceptible. If what you know is here and not here, it has not been walked, it has not been lived, just read, then it's not there. It's just a habit. In some cases, it's even doing things that are contrary to what you stand for. When you don't practice what you preach, the body will say, look at this mumu. Who are you trying to deceive? Just like years and years of poor physical diet will lower your vibration, a lack of spiritual food means that you are no longer the spiritual being you were meant to be. A vegetarian lion functioning at 20% capacity. That is a cancer in itself. For some people, it's the repeated cycles of doing the same thing day in, day out for years without any variations or deviations. Very important work-life balance. But there's no balance. It's just one-sided, where other areas are suffering. No sign of new life, new adaptations, new things to cherish, new challenges to overcome, new outlook towards life, new reasons to give gratitude. We are out here acting differently from what we truly believe, just to please others. We dummy down our beliefs. There's no lack of purpose, not sure why you woke up today, not sure what you're doing here, or forgetting completely the task for which you came, squandering all the gifts and talents that was gifted to us for those tasks. You will feel unfulfilled and your body will call you a fraud. I'm telling you, a toxic astral body will breed a cancerous physical body. If you can't remember the last time you were truly happy for no reason, never been in a joyful state, laughter, the best medicine, but you haven't had a taste in a while, of course, cancer will be lying in wait, because most people's resting face looks mean and hard and scary. They want to fight. They are not relaxed with life. They are always complaining about everyday challenges, whilst creating many more of these challenges for themselves. Never-ending cycles of playing the victim against the rest of the world. If you think cancer is a physical condition alone, think again. The emotional, the mental, the vibrational, and the spiritual implication is huge. And that is why the astral body becomes sick first, before the physical manifestation of the disease. It is already an imbalance created by the mind that then dials the body on the phone and says, hello, did you hear that? And the body says, I not only heard it, I felt it. And then that's when you go to your doctor and he gives you a stage 2 diagnosis. So in order to heal the physical body, we must heal the astral body first. We must heal the mind that the body has been taking notes from. We must instruct the soul to deliver more positive messages to the mind. And the mind must transmit these to the body by fire, by force. And you, the manager of your body, you must begin to have a better, sweeter taste of life, not hardness and bitterness in your heart. So whilst you may have a doctor for your physical body, please ask yourself, who are the true physicians of your astral body? What responsibilities do you have to protect your astral body? Because this I know for sure. There are light beings, guides, and devoted helpers, always waiting, standing by to help us lovingly. We only need to reach out to them and ask. Through heartfelt prayer, deep longing, meditation, softening of our hearts, and yes, through suffering as well. We gradually break the hold that disease has over us and become better, healthier versions of ourselves. And this opportunity is available to every human being to look upwards and humbly ask for the healing of their astral body so that the physical one can be healed. I would like to explore this topic some more in part 2, where we can see the spiritual implication of cancers in our lives. But for now, let me leave you with this thought to ponder. What if love is missing where cancer grows? What if before you got here, you signed up for the cancer experience? I can see my Nigerian friends going, lie, that is not my portion. Until next time, take care of yourself. It's now more vital than ever. Bye for now.